1 2 1 2 1 2 checking. Tapinda boys returners.
Welcome back.
Okay. Asaba tatawa tapo. Gentlemen. Magadi. Muribo.
Mnofarao.
Tinofara. I want to ask you something, Gift.
Shoot.
Have you ever been a guy who has had to be in a leadership position at a young age?
First question, yes, I've always been a guy. And I plan to always be a guy. But yes, obviously I've been forced. And I've also chosen to be in leadership positions. And I think I've done a pretty decent job.
You've done a good job.
I always do a good job.
But you know the person we're with?
Yeah.
This one.
Well, what is this guy about? It's just a guy wearing a pink cap.
Bro.
What's the man about?
This guy is a coach.
Alright.
This guy is Pep Guardiola.
He's that guy.
Man City.
He's that guy.
This guy
He's that guy.
is that guy.
He's that man.
He's that man.
Okay, tell me about this guy.
Before we do that, yo, what's Gucci, what's Betty, what's popping? Welcome back to the Sicology podcast. You're chilling with the boys. And we have a special guest. Special because of age and because of what he does. I'm very cool. I'm very calm. I'm very collected.
Don't be fooled, he's got vibes.
I'm going to my vibes.
Don't choke, bro. Don't choke.
I was about to choke, but
you're choking on his aura.
But hey man, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Just a quick question. Okay, before we get into the questions, for those watching, just give us like a brief introduction of who you are, what you do. Mambo pisa kupi, muchipisa pupi, muchipisa papi.
Uye mchiri kupisa ere.
Hey.
Okay, my name is Ryan Msirnofa. I'm the coach for Westwood College in Harare. About Kupisa, that one I can't answer.
City boys.
City boy.
Yeah, that one I can't answer.
You can answer.
Yeah.
So what do you coach?
I coach football. My under 20 boys from Westwood in Harare.
Shout out under 20 boys. Murugu inere, coach.
Yeah, of course.
Hey!
People have to suffer.
I can just remember those training we used to go through in high school. You don't know if the coach wants you to win or the coach just wants to kill you before
Exactly. That don't know. I said right. I'm cut on anyway.
And you might change the beans.
But and funny story, you guys know each other.
Yeah.
So see you now. I was like, no. This is so he hit me up, Coach Ryan. He hit me up saying, no. Me, I'm a young coach, and I'm doing my thing. I'm doing well. And then I told her, I see you no more. I think I he didn't even know. We need to find out how these guys learn together. So the guys did a pre-podcast. This man I told Pisa.
He was the man in high school.
The man.
He's still the man according to
Anyway. So tell us, bro. Like, because our topic today, it's aligned with respect.
Okay.
Respect from a perspective of, can you really get respect? Especially at you're what? You're 22, 23,
23.
23.
Yeah.
As a 23-year-old, having to coach, having to, be in that environment. Not many people are going to be in leadership positions. At 23,
Yeah.
there's few. I see you too, right here. Right? I'm very blessed. Crew no in my lead. So, take me through, man. You when did you start being passionate about football?
Okay, to be honest, football started at a young age actually. We would always like play street football with my boys, my friends, like competing, like whereby I'm staying in Francoling and then the other person staying probably in Goshwak. So we'd have like those street games.
Yeah.
So the younger started at a young age, but what really drew me into football is like the failure to even like make it into the team. At a young age, I couldn't make it into the team. I was
First team you high school.
no primary. I was fat actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
I was fat.
Wow.
So I would do tennis and swimming, but the desire to be part of the team like really drew me much into sport. So I kept working and working, but eventually I ended up making it. So that's much to tell about that.
So high school. Oh wait, what position do you play?
It depends with the coach, but I'm a midfielder.
He declared rise. So one at Arsenal.
Guys, Van Mose Bora. You know podcast yenyu. Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester, mira tigumire papa.
Saga home midfielder. Not Sicology. So I'm guessing, because we were having a chat. And high school might be somewhere. And my baby. I'm not sure. Guys, in high school, I'm not even gonna lie. I was telling you guys, in high school, if you're in first team, rugby, bora, basketball, those three sports, from what I remember, you were the guy. And you clearly were the hot man. The hot mess. How was that like?
Well, maybe it's too much pressure, but if you're now much into sport, then it's more like a positive. It's a motivation that you have people like calling on you. You have people chanting your name as you play. Sometimes you could even find yourself on the bench, but then the people would start like calling your name.
Pogba. Oh, Pogba.
Gapping them game.
Gapping game. So at high school, I was called Pogba. That name actually came from MCC. Yeah.
Came from MCC?
Yeah.
Why? How did it come from MCC?
I was supposed to get a scholarship
at MCC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then why did they then start calling you Pogba? Pogba Azarambo. What did Pogba do? Wait.
No, because of my haircut. Like I used to.
Oh, I know my haircut, Pogba.
Yeah.
And I told you this guy is the guy.
He's
that nigga.
Yeah.
All right. So now you're playing Bora. You're playing football.
Yeah.
High school. After A level, was it A level? Did you continue playing Bora sport, or you're like, I want to change, I want to go into coaching, I want to do something?
No, I still play football. I still played it. Even now, I still play. But I remember this other time, like after leaving Thornhill, like football, like from Thornhill, really went downhill. Like from what I could see and what I could feel, you could tell that what we used to do and what is now being done is not the same.
All right.
So I have people like pushing me like, why don't you just like take the role? Then you just go and coach. It's like, nah, I'm still too young. I can't do that. But as kids, we always like play those games, like manager games.
Yeah.
So,
FIFA, of course.
So I was like, you know what? The way I see football and the way people see football, it's quite different. So why don't I just like try this so I can actually make someone go like places. So that's how I moved into coaching. I just pushed myself, like I want to make someone do what I did. So yeah.
And then now because I want the conversation to be more broad, like I told you.
Okay.
As a young guy, do people actually respect you, like Uchikocha, in that leadership role? Do people genuinely respect you? And what are the struggles you faced? Because I know when you're young and trying to tell others, they are now too.
Especially in this case, it's high school, right? Yeah, coaching in high school. Yeah, that's a different field.
My upper six, I'm there. To the same age,
yeah. Okay, so at first, like probably the first week, it was difficult. Like I had to step my authority, but it was difficult.
Step my authority.
So at first, like I didn't like just jump to be like, I'm the coach, you have to follow me, you have to do this. You need to earn the respect. So I had to study them first. That's the thing with people. You have to study people first before you can lead. So you must know the people before you can express yourself. So we did that. I had the week to start the boys. After the week, then I had to stamp my authority. I had to set rules with the rules. That way I could show that I'm here. So after setting the rules, things started like gradually changing. I started earning the respect. Plus, and respect comes with self-discipline. As an athlete, it doesn't matter the person that is coaching, but if you have self-discipline, you know what you want to do. Then you just follow instructions. So I'm in their head. That's the point. I had to be in their head so that they can respect me.
I'm a coach Manyama. CEO. I feel like it's very similar. But maybe you don't have players to coach, but you're a young guy, you want people to respect your business. What do you think is the key? Because you've been doing this. I feel like your stories are very similar, just different pathways.
I think it's the same. It's just me paraphrasing everything you said. It's about learning people. In my business, we work more with clients. What works with them, what doesn't work with them. Then from there, setting boundaries. This applies, this doesn't go when it comes to business with me. Then from there, self-discipline. As a coach, you're gonna need to show up on time. Or you can't tell your team that you want everybody at 8. Then you show up at 10. Like someone did on today's podcast. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. But anyways, so discipline. You discipline yourself, the way you present yourself, the way you articulate your ideas and what you want the players to do. It's the same. Then there's something that he said that really touched me. That you get to a point where it's not about you anymore. It's like, in Tupac's words, he wants to spark the change. He might not be the change the world needs, but the next best player, the next person who's going to represent Zimbabwe on a football level might be from his hands. So I really respect that.
Oh, that's actually true, because then I remember when I'm still Brita the next time, who was what? Benjani, or I don't know. And they will always be like, but coach, because Njotangra go high school, guys.
True.
But I don't wanna lie. I find it difficult, especially young guys, at 22, who need that discipline or to have that respect from people. It's so hard to get that, man. Because one thing, maybe, I don't know if you've experienced this. I played basketball. Zimengwa.
Sure.
Oh.
I thought you were on my podcast.
Podcast only.
Bro, I don't like this. I sound like one of those Charlie. You didn't dream fun, baby. I know, but I remember. Okay, it's also, of course, like you said, we respected the coach. Kuti kana coach. In fact, not even just the coach. Our captain, who's our age. Teddy captain, I remember to Pregame for South Africa tour in SA. And Mashika, Munonakiro. Plus SA guys, SA has got some fine young. Okay, anyways, that's the point. Tapping down SA Ugueta, more enjoying chi. I remember our captain said, boys, Mangwana got in a tournament. You know why we came? Waking up at 4 a.m. Bro. But I kept in and ons. To go at 4 a.m. we have to jog. And not a jog, to Totara. Cross country. Because guys, we are not fit, we've been chilling. I'm half 3, I think. But it's the fact that we had respect for captain, because captain said, when captain says, I'm piggies. But also, he was a cool captain, and he was a guy that everyone can respect. Like, there's a reason he was the captain, because everyone's like, I know when Ningi says this, are cool. Because they're going to go to So I find it that at such a young age, especially as a young man, to grow to be so disciplined, where do you get that? Like, where? Especially you. Oh, this guy ain't doing that CV. Nigga, him dara. I'm going serious. I'm going serious.
He knows what he wants.
So where do you get that, dog? Like, were you always like this, or there's just a turning point?
Well, growing up myself, like it wasn't easy because honestly, like I grew up without a father, so I always told myself that like one day I want to be like a cool dad to my son or to my daughter, isn't? So it's more like I had to instill like this motion in me, like whereby I had to show that I have to be the person or I have to be the man. So to my boys, I have to show them that I am the example. So if I lead by example or if I walk by example, they will follow. That's the point.
So you're basically like the father figure.
That's being a coach.
Brother figure, friend.
It's friend.
That's the point.
Hey, you brought up a topic that we basically talk about. Remember, there was an episode, I think Theo was on it, and we were talking about how...
A blessing.
Yeah, in Blessing the Beast. We were talking about how do I say this? A lot of people like from having fathers. The fathers, unfortunately, are lacking in our society. Whether by them not actually being there, kuti, they're cheating, whatever, but just not being there or setting an example. How do you think Isuzu as young men, and I may not be young men, but but as young men, how do we learn? Because you're saying you grew up without a father, and Panimomun who grew up without a father who's doing drugs. Do you understand where I'm going?
Yeah.
Saka Momun, I don't distinguish. I say good to alright. I'm going to do what this father is there another father, or is it moms that would be like the feeling? But I just don't think mothers can instill that in us as much as right now because boys, right?
As for me, my mother is my father.
Ooh.
So
okay.
She taught me a lot, like seeing a grind, seeing what she does for me and everything that she does. That to me is more like a motivation. That's why she's my role model. So to the other people, you need to have like dreams, you need to have goals. It's more like you're driving a car without lights if you don't have dreams. And it will be... No, I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I have dreams. I have goals. I know where I want to go. So those are my lights. So I can't be driving at a wrong pathway when I have the lights to direct me where I'm supposed to be going. So there's no way I'll be doing drugs or I'll be doing whatever because I know that it's not good for me. So I'll just stick to what I know is good for me. And what is good for me is working for me.
Ooh, that's my role, why the king.
To be honest, my mother doesn't.
Why role?
I know this guy.
Okay, no one had to look away. How you know?
We get to go very far. I to do leak information.
Yeah, it's part of discipline. It's part of learning.
It's part of growing.
Yeah.
And what I'm intrigued, even your demeanor. Direction. I don't do that. No. And I have a game at 3. So do you like a routine, like a premeditation routine?
If we go to that, then you end up laughing at me because actually before, like when I'm coaching, before, let's say for example, the game is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we end training at 3. Like the whole night, I actually sleep around 3.
Around 3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m.
Oh.
I'll be overthinking, like, who is supposed to play? I actually want the best in everything. So,
I say yeah, Pep Guardiola, I'm not sure. Because your mind is just...
He's about it.
You have to be like, almost, for lack of a better term, crazy mind, where you're like,
yeah.
But if I play these tactics, if I do this...
Yeah, so that's how I do things. Like, I spend a lot of time, like, small detail is very key to me. Right now, we're on holiday, and I have each and every information of my players, their weight, what they're eating, what they're doing, things like that. So, I'm very much key into detail. As a player, like, I tend to sleep, same thing, around 2. It's different as a coach. I sleep around 2, just 1 hour difference. I'll be listening to music, like, imagining what like the game will be like, even preparing a celebration for that's what I do.
Go back!
Victory before the victory.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's what I do.
So the attention is in the small details, ne?
Yeah, small details are very key.
And that applies to anything in life.
Everything, actually.
In any, I don't know. I struggle to compartmentalize. Is that the word? Yes. To put things in those small kuti because a detail because things are overwhelming. Of course, I'm sure you're not just coaching. Huh? You've got life. You've got maybe moms to take care of. You probably have a girl. Do you have a girl? Okay. Okay. Yeah, but vanhu vanenge vachikunetsai kune vanhu vanenge vachiti
Don't look at me. Don't take
My
the
baby.
conversation there.
hanyaya dzekudanana ndodziziva. You probably have friends that also want your time and attention. You
True.
probably have other things that are besides that. I find it difficult to then really balance that because I feel like you have to focus on one thing, you know. And I don't know, but even you, CEO, panongoita zvinhu zvine life. Ini ndogona kuti ndine chikoro nekubasa nepodcast. Uyu anga achitonditi nezuro koma wabva maclips. Atodhinywa futi nekudheni futi.
Munhu ari kuti kwafa.
Muzo ari kuti haufa kudini. It's a very difficult thing. Worse when you're a young guy.
Yeah, true.
Worse when you're a young guy, mdara wazava inindri young guys ambonyeba and ndaitoda kutamba FIFA. I remember Nana Theo. We used to go. Where was it? We used to go. That place, Kwana Byron.
Yeah, I'm going to Byron.
Exactly.
Ana Byron kona kids.
We used to bunk school for that.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Taendo in Kwana Byron. Tutamba Taken. Tutamba Banana Chichi. But Byron Ambo Pisa, guys. For those that are from Geru, Kwana Byron quite Pisa, boys. Quite a Pisa Zuktoda. And I also wonder, for someone watching this, right? They may be saying, okay, Iwewe, what is the simple routine to have discipline? Because what I'm getting from what you're saying, have discipline, know what you want. But let's get into the nitty-gritties so that people do respect you. How do you then get into it? Kuti the nitty-gritties. And your coach. In other words, I would ask you, sir, I'm about to go technical. I'm about to go very technical. Obvious, Ateta anenge achitoziva kuti I have a morning routine kuti ndikadai ndozoti ndodai ndozoti ndoenda kupractice inofanira kudai zvawanga kutaura maybe you stay up all night we're playing Fulham tomorrow chichichichichichi. But I want to bring it to a human level because pane munhu asingaoni bhora but they want to understand the nitty-gritties of getting into that discipline, getting into everything proper. How do they do that?
Okay. First thing, you need to have a goal. After having a goal, you need to stay focused. And then, when you make it on that goal, you need to stay humble. You don't have to forget what you did before you got what you wanted. So,
okay, what do you mean? Elaborate.
Let's say, for example, maybe I wanted to go maybe to Germany, right? And then I reach Germany,
Yes.
and then I forget like the people that I was with in Zimbabwe.
People do that.
That's the point.
How pizza. But guys, down pizza. Imagine how come and do yoga. Hey, I
So-
remember you.
So that's more like the point. You need to stay humble, beat everything that you do, and also you have to pray, because with God everything is in direction. He is the way. So
So you're saying, Guji, you pray
yeah,
and you stay humble.
yeah,
That's all.
yeah, and I stay true to myself. I know my identity. I know myself.
You're right. I feel like there's something you're not mentioning. Do you know why I'm saying this? And then, anyway, Mono, you're 23, dog. How do
Feels
you...
like he's PR trained. Or something
Yeah!
like
You get what I'm saying? Of course, I'm
that. They practice for fame.
Yeah, they practice for fame.
I think that's the whole. It was like, I need to be on this so that when I'm on TV, it's.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I've done this
smooth.
before.
I've done this before.
This
Come
was my
on.
first rodeo.
Like, forget the PR.
Huh?
Because you don't just wake up with knowing yourself, dog. Ajit.
Okay.
Tell me the one thing that you struggled with. The most difficult thing. Let's start there. It might not even be football related.
Okay, like I said, I wasn't making it into the team at a young age. So
Primary school.
primary level,
Okay.
I didn't even make it into the team. I actually started playing football like for the team. I learned at Stanley, so I started playing football grade 7. So you can think from grade 4 up until grade 6, I wasn't playing. But today, like I have small kids actually calling my name, looking at me like more as a role model to them, which is good. So
Wait, before you go to the small kids, Sakawa's Omega team say.
I don't know. I guess Blawayo is
What about
like,
that?
no. I guess Blawayo is like, I remember I went for a holiday in Blawayo.
This is what, Form 1? or
No,
Grade 7.
yeah, grade 7.
Yeah.
I just went to Blawayo and then I returned. I was the fastest person at Stanley.
Wait, you went from being a fat guy to the fastest
Yeah,
person?
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
So what in the BB?
What
Wow.
happened in blood? I think he's looking for your turning point.
Exactly.
Like every gentleman has that turning point where you realize that I don't want this. This is not what I want. Or you go through a certain heartbreak or something. That's what he wants to
Exactly.
understand. So you don't give people the illusion or this identity of you're a perfect person and you've always had
Exactly.
everything planned and jotted down. I think that's where
Okay.
the question is, right?
Okay, my motivation comes from people that suffer from sport. I've seen a lot of people that wanted to play sport, but then they failed. So my goal was to like do better than what those that failed did. I'm not saying I'm
The
better.
others.
The
or
others,
Not you.
not me.
Okay. So, Uruti Para, Ipapo, when you, because you're a fat guy.
Yeah.
For
was
grade,
fat.
yeah, grade 6.
Grade 6.
Yeah, grade 6, ne?
Yeah.
You see another fat guy. You're like, oh my word, fat guy is not playing sports.
No, fat guys not playing sport.
I want to prove because I'm also fat.
Yeah. So I lost a lot of weight.
Also, like you started jogging.
I started jogging, started running. There was a hill, so I would go there, start running.
Yeah, grade 6 mdara.
Grade 6.
Grade 6 mdara.
I started running. Yeah. There were some people.
Disney.
There were some people that like were playing football there. So
Yeah.
it was a different place, a new place for me. So just went there, started playing football with them, like started running with them. That's how I got to be where I am. Yeah.
Oh, and then Wakumanya Manji. This is a year after.
Yeah.
You then
Made the team.
made the
I
team.
just made the team.
Sawangwane skiri that. Why got on skiri?
Like, okay, I was just like, I'll always just get the ball, push it forward, I run, I cross. Because I had
You're a very
pass.
simple guy.
Simple guy, I had pass. So just get the ball, pass to the next person, get into the space, cross the ball.
What
Actually-
potato type of game? Like you don't want to be seen with the ball.
Yeah, touch me not.
Touch me not.
So yeah, that's what I did. So actually, for the grade 7 team, the coach would always call my name last.
I hear no words again.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I understood what he was trying to do. He called me last, but for the first 11 to play, I was the first person to be called into the team. And like in calling me last was just a way for him to motivate me.
Oh, Saka, that was like sort of like a turning point. Goody.
Yeah.
That's how cool I last to go high school. Oh.
But did you understand that now, as an older, as a more mature person, or back then you even got the reason why he was doing it, or it's something you realized later on? Oh, this was what this man was trying to do.
No,
Yeah.
I realized it the first time that it happened.
Oh,
what a grade 7.
Yeah,
genius, bro.
because you know what, you know
so
what,
there's really good PR trade or it was crazy genius.
no, you know what, as an athlete, you know when you're at peak.
Okay.
Was a training, I knew that I was
At
playing
grade
good.
7.
Yeah,
At 11, 10 years old.
I knew I was playing better. You know, at training, I knew I was playing better because the day before the team was announced, I scored a training and I was really good. So I knew that, like, me not making into the team, at least I gave my best. But
Alright.
making it into the team, I just knew that I'm going to play. Eventually, I'm going to play. But you know what? Things like don't eventually go as planned. At times I would like fail to score, but then the coach would just trust me, throw me in the deep end, keep playing. Yeah, at times I would score, sometimes I wouldn't. But that's how I am. If I don't score even like now, or if I just feel like I had a bad game, some people will say like, you're playing great today, but I would feel like this is not to my standard. But I have people that have known me since like I was a child. So those are the people that I rush to. Telling them today I didn't have a great time. They send a long paragraph. I like that. That's motivation.
Oh,
to me.
paragraph. Not in my heartbreak.
No, I don't get those. I don't get those.
Paragraph good.
Paragraph for motivation, you'll be fine. Yeah.
Icho. Saka inonzvandu kubata kasiyo. Mvesu yatongori ne discipline. Muna atongoziva zvano kubva ari 10 years.
He knows who he is,
He knows who he is,
where he is,
why he is.
and where he wants to go.
Exactly.
Nah, that's
Which is
I love
good. He's a unicorn though. That's the thing.
a unicorn. Is a, he's one of a
Aiwa,
kind.
he's a unicorn. Aiwa. Kwe unicorn tinokukudza. But it's very interesting. Kuti, your life has basically not kuti you haven't had struggles,
You know?
but you've been able to map out your goals or whatever. Even from being like this fat kid and saying, you know what, now don't want to lose a weight. Maya, go up the hill, come back, go up the hill.
You know a funny thing. Like I just hope people like won't be in my DM tonight because of this. But like when I was a kid, people used to call me Nicki Minaj. To be honest, I was called Nicki Minaj.
Papi.
I was fat. To be honest, I was fat. That's the point. For real.
Composure. Composure, bro.
For real. So, like, from going
no.
from there to here, I had to work.
Nikki, I had with that motivation.
I love the change from Nikki to Pogba. Like,
You
guys,
see?
you know that's a life. Totally two different directions.
Yeah.
I respect that, bro.
Yeah.
I
No.
love the grind.
Yo, guys, this is Nikki. Don't buy a man.
So they need to start calling you that.
Personal shots.
No.
He came for me, bro.
No, we're aight, we're
What
aight,
up,
we're
Nikki?
aight.
What
I
up?
have a question though. Do you do personal like coaching and stuff?
Yeah, I have people that contact me for those.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, real?
We should
Oh.
definitely put his tags on the.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll actually put his tags for the. I'll do the personal
This is your
training.
first client, by the way.
Yeah. I didn't need free of charge.
Very soon we'll be calling you Saka.
Yeah, Bukayo. No. That's good. But you know that would actually be dope if he actually manages on the journey from 100 to 60 kg. 60 is too low, you know. But like 70 something. 60 is too low.
That's
Also, you need to monitor like what you eat.
Oh yeah. If do you think it's mostly working out or eating or food that causes weight gain?
I think like working out, because with working out, it's actually better that way. Because if it's eating, I eat. Trust me, but I don't.
So,
gain.
but isn't that because some people have? Is it low or high metabolism? What is it? High, yes, high metabolism. So they need biology.
Because some people actually put it in the line of first is genetics,
yeah.
followed by diet, then lastly workout. But I'm not sure. I didn't. I did do
'cause
bio, but I didn't go deep into it.
I know what you're talking about. Those are pane mama wanokutika anodya ungemuka mutara, ungemombe mutara, but they'll still just remain same.
Yeah.
Then
true.
I eat the same,
Even less.
or even less. So where's the balance? From what you are you saying, Kuti? Workout, yes, you have activity, but also watch your diet because we're not gonna go in the gym. But uchidya mazi pizza, mazi burger, mazi sadza, mazi.
As for me, I don't like have a food, but I eat bread. If let's say right now, like my girlfriend says, like let's go out, I'll eat bread.
Look at him exposing himself. He's not PR trained.
Thank goodness.
I eat bread. I like bread. I don't know.
Just bread.
I just like bread. I don't know why, but I just like bread.
We are blessed. We are high metabolism. Ndizvo. Saka pakashata. But I think this will be dope. By September, if you can get me to train a bobo.
Yeah, I wanna shoot the videos.
That would be dope. Because do you know why that would be dope?
Yeah.
Because people will be like, okay, I can actually believe that this guy can get the job done.
Yeah.
This is a challenge, huh?
Yeah. I like challenges.
So guys, you've heard it yourself.
We're bringing you another program.
September. Difana kusvika go. Handichazokudza kuti go yacho. But you know man, to tanga as soon as possible.
When do you want to start?
I need as soon as possible.
Talk about my steps,
You have to get a medical aid for that.
Yeah, because I'm not going to do that. Let's meet you report. Don't worry. Report do that. Now we just wanna close up on our episode as the disciplined Ryan, the young coach. This guy is PR trained. Ooh, he's ready to be a footballer.
I thought you was PR trained, but then you said something that exposed.
Oh, the one. Because my footballers gone in a sense. But I think I just thought, no, the team we've got it on lock. It was a rough day in the office, but
they've been losing, so we had to give them a chance.
Yeah,
to
we
win.
Yeah,
we did them a favor.
Yeah, we did them a favor. We will be fine. But in the back of my pakashata boys, I don't go now. Do you ever have moments like that? Have you had though in high school? Because you had Westwood there.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I know the big schools, man. PE, Churu. Don't you ever say, you team? Be
Okay.
honest.
Okay.
Be honest.
Okay, I'll
Coach,
be honest.
Be honest.
As for, let's say, when I first got to Westwood, the year before, I've heard there's KKC. There's other school called KKC. It's really good. They play good football. And my goal was to make my team the most feared team. If we lose with dignity.
Ooh.
As in,
Happy.
so it's more like okay. So I always tell my team there are three things in football. You win,
Three things involved.
There are three things involved.
you win, you draw, and you learn.
Ooh,
I love that. I
I
love
love that.
that.
I actually
Bars
love
on bars.
that.
We don't lose, we learn. So this year we had about 4 friendlies. We had Watershed. We lost 3-2 to Watershed. They're really good.
Yeah, I what I said was even my day.
We played
Yo.
St. George's.
Yeah,
They're-
Saints.
They were actually the champions
Of
from
course.
last year.
Shout out Saints. I was at Saints. I was at Saints. Bro. That's why. Of course.
Conflict
course.
of interest.
But we won 2-0 that game.
It was a friend.
Look at this guy. Save
Come
him.
on,
He's there to
come
save
on.
himself.
So at times I'll be angry, but I'm angry not for the sense whereby I'm rubbing them off, but it's to show them that we can do better than this. So I can be angry with words, but not damaging words, but words that are of
Yeah.
encouragement.
Okay.
So we actually have more like a 30 minutes meeting,
Hey,
and I'll
Yeah.
be talking. No one talks.
hey, no one talks.
Discipline. Nobody knows.
No one talks. Yeah, you go Pep. No one talks. Sit down. Sit down. You should see the clip. It's
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that. 30 minutes meeting. I'll be talking, telling them life as it is. So sometimes football is not just about football, but football is also psychological.
psychology.
Yeah,
It extends into your personal life,
yeah.
into who you are as a person.
So I'm always telling them you need to have the right mindset. You need to walk like a champion. You need to dress like a champion. You need to train like a champion. So
Okay, sir.
So that's the point. So when we have those meetings, when I'm angry, and then people will just be staring, and then my boys will be like, just seated, like having fear, not fear of like today we're gonna get roasted or we're gonna get killed, but no, we will be re-strategizing everything. I remember we played this other game, we won 4-3, but I wasn't happy with the way they were playing.
Yeah. No with the coach.
We won 4-3, but I wasn't happy.
You're like, it's
We
luck.
the way we play with the ball. We need to like bully the opponent with the ball. The opponent must search for the ball
Yay.
because
And the bully.
on the ground like there's only one ball. So if we have the ball, that means the opponent doesn't have the ball. They have to search for the ball from us. So if we lose the ball, we're chasing for the ball. I don't like chasing for the ball. I don't like having
I don't chase.
my blood pressure high. It's like press. No, we need to be playing the ball. So yeah.
Do you know what I like about that? Semuna Anufara Bora. I always tell people, Kuti, the best teams are in control.
True.
So you find Kuti, let's look at Pep Guardiola. I only since you used them. Pep believes in controlling the ball, but they also have. I always say no. They also have some of the best pressing systems
True.
in football, because you press, you get the ball. Of course, you said, could you like Yana Jürgen Klopp? Yeah, you know the ginger press.
Big impress, yeah.
Yes, yeah. It's sort of like you allowed them to get the ball. Kuti, guard to the border, then force them into a mistake, then more.
Yeah.
But that's also, it takes a lot of energy. That type of.
Yeah, I know. Those are like certain pressing triggers. You know, you must know when to press and when not to press. So, for example, they make a straight pass, you have to press.
Ooh.
Because if you press for the whole 90 minutes, then that means you're going to suffer.
You're going to suffer.
You are going to.
With the way we play
Energy.
like high intensity
Heavy
attacking
metal.
football. Yeah.
You're ginger press.
So it will be really difficult. So I always tell my boys, when we have the ball, we are cool as ice. When we don't have the ball, we are fire. We have to get the ball.
Hey! Whew. My bars.
I'm too motivated at the moment. I feel like pushing a track, you know?
I know. So, one thing I can tell you, you're very passionate about football, and that's good. You should definitely keep at that.
Thank you.
Time you do ya Zoshikai. So, before we go, we have this segment called Putting People on Game. Right? So, what you do, you look into the camera and say, let me put you all on game. And then you're going to give any piece of advice. It could be to young people that want to play football. It could be to young people that want to coach or get into leadership positions. Whatever you want. But you say, let me put you on a game and say X, Y, Z, whatever. I don't know what you're gonna, what advice you wanna give. I say, I want to peer train that should be easy. Take it away.
Okay, let me put you into the game. So, life is more like a journey. You need to have the right transport for you to reach your journey. So, if you might not have the transport, but rather just have your mindset, the right mindset will take you where you're supposed to be going. And when you reach where you're supposed to be going, stay humble. Because if you don't stay humble, life will humble you. Peace out.
Coach
Ryan. Oh, that was some game, man. CEO.
Let me put you all on game. This is something I recently read. The difference between a hero and a villain is the hero was hurt by the world and chose that I no longer want to see anyone being hurt. So they chose to be the hero. Whereas the villain was hurt by the world and decided he's going to hurt the world back. So what am I bringing home? What am I saying? Life is about choices, and react to whatever life gives you in a way that builds the next big thing. That's the advice I have for you.
Thank you so much. Ahoya very calmness. Do you know what I'm gonna say? Do you know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah, take me through.
Right.
Do you have like an idea?
No?
Don't be.
Let me put you on game.
Okay, go ahead.
Go watch the podcast. I know. What I will say is have discipline. In everything you do, just have discipline. And learn from those that have discipline. Have good mentors, because they then keep you grounded. Like he said, sometimes it's a bad day. It's not always roses are red. You need the right team around you, people that will motivate you, or that tell you to keep going. And like he says, there's 3 things involved. It's either you win, it's either you draw, or you learn.
Or you watch the podcast.
That's number 4. Of course. That's next one. Next time after on Westwood Boys. My fan name. Tell right. You watch the podcast.
Watch the podcast.
Yeah.
And keep winning.
Keep winning.
And respect this guy.
Yeah, of course. I could respect. I do respect. Thank you so much, Ryan, for putting through. I really hope you everything goes out. Tida out mugozo tambra Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe nombra wango taura. I know Boporonga. And outer as a fan. I know Moporonga. Saka pamika bakutambaka. Tombra remember with my fans. But I know Afgona. Remember takaitira ku saka tombra kana makutambaka. Stay to support. I do support. Win or lose. Or sorry, win or draw or lend. But please. for the peace of my heart.
Okay.
Please, who's that coach could tombra out Zimbabwe, go Warriors, go Warriors, go Warriors, go Warriors. Until next time, thank you for watching. I'll put his contact details. I don't know which ones he wants, but I'll put his contact details. And tell us what you think. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to push? Are you ready to whatever? Don't do drugs. Until next time, peace, y'all. Are we done? Yeah!